Hello, my name is Andy Hicks and I am a mindfulness coach. I help people to achieve their personal and professional goals using mindfulness. I've worked with clients from organisations like the BBC, PricewaterhouseCoopers, Lloyds Bank, charities and freelancers. I truly believe that it's possible for anyone to create whatever it is they want in their life, as long as they are committed enough to it. I've seen it again and again in my own life, and I've seen it in the lives of my clients. I've helped people to land their dream jobs, recover from depression, overcome anxiety, transform their relationships, and earn more money in less time. In this video, I'm going to give you some top tips about how to set and achieve your goals. But first, a word of warning about the relationship between achievements and happiness. As a freelancer, you're captain of your own ship. You can decide where it goes. So at this time of year, you might be thinking about what kind of products and services you want to create in the future, who you want to be working with, and how much money you want to make. And that's all great. But do not be seduced into thinking that you'll only be happy when you've achieved certain things, when you've got to a certain level of income, when you've got to a certain size of business. Because if you do that, your brain will do something very sneaky. Each time you achieve the thing that you thought was going to make you happy, it'll move the goalposts further down the road. It's a bit like going on a 10-day trek and thinking, I'll only be happy when I'm taking my rucksack off at the end. It's a cliche, but you do need to enjoy the journey. If you pin your happiness to achieving your business goals in the future, you can end up sacrificing everything else in your life, your family, your well-being, and your hobbies. I had a client who was working till midnight every night to provide for his family because he loved them, but what they really wanted most was to spend time with him. And freelancers can really find it difficult to get the balance right because there are no clear boundaries for them often. And often they're trying to please clients, they're very passionate about what they do, and so work can really end up overtaking everything in their life. Having said that, goals are important because they give you focus, direction, and purpose. Many people jump into the river of life and get carried along with no sense of where they really want to go. They end up feeling stressed, working for clients they don't like, doing work they don't enjoy, getting underpaid. A lot of clients, when they first come to start working with me, are very clear what they don't want, but they find it much harder to say what they do want. In this age of email and social media, people are becoming more and more reactive and distracted, and less proactive and focused. So set your goals and work hard towards achieving them, but don't sacrifice your health, happiness, and relationships along the way. Many people don't even set goals in the first place. Sometimes for fear of the disappointment of not achieving them, and often also because they don't really know what it is they want. The first one can be easily dealt with. Just keep going until you get there, even if it takes you 10 times longer than you thought. If you do experience a setback or you make a mistake, take it as a lesson learned rather than a failure. I know that's easier said than done, but when I've interpreted mistakes that I've made as failures, it's led to self-criticism and very little progress. When I've managed to see a mistake as something I can learn from, I've actually grown from it and improved. People only become successful through making lots of mistakes, learning from them, and persevering. To help you with the second issue, I've created a recording to help you to visualize your ideal 2018. So give yourself some time and some space, take a notebook and pen with you, sit down and listen to this. Clients that I've done this with have found this moving, inspiring, and it's given them a lot more clarity about what it is they really want to create in their life. It's not enough just to think about your goals, you need to take action to make them happen. Here are 8 steps to ensuring you create your dream 2018. Number 1, having visualized them, write them down so they become more concrete. Number 2, pin them up somewhere so that you'll be reminded of them every day. Number 3, write down why they are important to you so that you're clear what your motivation is. Number 4, share your goals with a friend or coach and give them weekly progress updates. One study found that if you do that rather than just thinking about them, you are twice as likely to achieve them. Number 5, turn your goal into a habit. For example, if you want to get fit, your habit might be to run 3 times a week. Number 6, make your habit tiny and build up. If you want to start blogging, for example, make your goal just to write the first sentence. This helps you to get over the biggest psychological barrier, which is just getting started. Number 7, decide when you'll do it. If your aim is to contact 10 new clients a week, you might decide to do this first thing on a Tuesday morning. Number 8, celebrate every step of the way. Reward yourself with your favorite song, a nice coffee, or a high five with the nearest person each time you make progress to reinforce the feel-good factor. When I reflect with a client over the last 2-3 months of them taking consistent action, they usually can't believe how much has changed. Sometimes they say they feel like a completely different person. So, download your visualization recording to get started. We also suggest that you post your goals in the Facebook group because public accountability is very powerful. We will cheer you on. That's all for this week. Next week, I'm going to reveal the number 1 habit for setting up a successful freelancing day. See you then.